Greetings everybody, this over here is Hip Hop eMalahleni, and today, who do we have today?
Vshinoda!
Okay, that's a lot of very nice energy we have going. Otherwise, I've been listening to a bit of your music, but I've noticed you actually do a lot of features.
Yeah, apparently I didn't have time to do a lot of singles, so I've been featured a lot. Like I still have a lot of features coming in, but like I can't really, take them all because I have like school to focus on.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like really hard for me to focus on music and also on my trip because it's like my last year of school, so I have to put the focus in school.
Okay, so how do you actually choose who gets featured, or how do you decide which song is a song?
It depends if your songs are vibey or not, because I do listen to like most of their songs, and then if I feel like the type of stuff that you're doing doesn't match with my level, I don't go with you. But if it does, then I'm like, okay, you know what, maybe you could do something nice.
Okay, what is the level? Because I don't know what level that is.
I'm a boss ass rapper, like I drop bars. What is the level of Vshinoda?
Like how do you decide which this is the level? Are we talking about bars? Are we talking about musicality? Like what's the level?
Sometimes we're not only talking about bars, because
Where are we, bro?
if I vibe with the song, like it doesn't matter what are actually the bars, but if I vibe with the song and then I go with it. If you come to me with a song that I feel like I've heard it somewhere but in a different way, I'm not gonna go with you because it's gonna feel like all of the local artists are doing the same thing, or maybe the same thing is like a artist who's like international or radio board. So if I feel like you're doing something like that, I listen to it and be like, nah, I don't want people to be like with copycats or anything. So I want something fresh, something new, like something I've never heard of, Like I don't want to be compared to a certain artist where they be like, oh my god, you sound like Cardi B, you sound like, no, I want to be like, your style is fresh, you've never heard it before. Okay. So I don't want to feature people where I'd be like, this nigga sounds like Travis Scott, or this girl sounds like Cardi B or Nicki Minaj or Narina Kai or anything. So like I want something fresh, something new, because I write something new every day.
Okay, so like are you a rapper or a musician, or like what's the distinction?
I'm a musician because sometimes I tend to sing.
Yeah, I actually heard you singing on one of the features, so I'm like, okay, definitely not gonna be wanting to be called a female rapper.
No, I'm not a female rapper. I'm a female artist. I'm an artist. I don't only rap, I also sing. And like I'm a dope ass songwriter. I write my songs. No one is gonna tell me that, oh no, you were supposed to put this line. Okay, take this line. No, I do it for myself. I help some other niggas which I go to the studio with. Some of them I tell them
ghost writing for people now.
In a way, like I'm not gonna mention names with you. I ghostwrite for this type of nigga, but some of them I do help them that maybe this line would go perfect with your verse, or maybe it won't. So yeah, I do that.
Okay. The ghostwriter, I didn't see that coming. I thought maybe people were writing for you.
No ways, I write for myself. Like every bar, every verse, every song by Vshinoda, where Vshinoda's in. Vshinoda wrote it herself, like Vshinoda did it herself. Vshinoda did that.
Okay.
Vshinoda did that.
I'm thinking if maybe you're a producer, that would be a cool tag.
If I was a producer, I was gonna be the dopest producer ever.
So why aren't you producing it? And we're talking hypotheticals and stuff.
I'm lazy to do that. I feel like producers are the people who have like the hardest work ever, because you have to deal with artists, like different artists every day, and you have to master songs. Like I feel like there should be like a course where like there's like production and shit, because like it's too hard.
No, there are already courses, but not particularly here, but they exist.
Yeah, they should exist more often, because I feel like producers go through like the most hardest work ever than any other things. Like us artists, we just go to the studio, we go to the mic, we drop bars, and then we go home. Producers have to deal with everything, the effects, the song, the voices and everything. So if the artist is singing with a low voice, the producer has to make it sound correct and like comparable to the song or the beat and make them sound perfect.
So if we're talking about the producers have to make it sound a certain way, then we're talking about perhaps maybe what if on one of the songs a bit of tune, like are you against auto-tune, or you just want
I'm actually against auto-tune.
But what if it needs like a bit of tuning?
Then I think it's best if we re-record it again, where you tell me that, okay, from now on, instead of lowering your voice, go a little bit higher or go a little bit lower. Because like auto-tune for me sounds like it's not me. I don't want to get to a song where I sing like me and then the following day I sound like Beyonce. Like, it's gonna confuse people when it's time for me to do like live performances. They'll be like, "Moose, the same song we hear, the same voice we hear on the song is not the same voice we hear now." So I don't want people to like have like certain vibes on how to go against me or anything. Cause like as an artist, as soon as you start going up, like you have a lot of enemies already, and they're gonna want that little mistake that you do so that they can take you down. So it's a lot of.
So you already have enemies. Like when did all of this happen? So you have enemies.
I had this other guy. I'm not gonna mention his name. He wanted to.
She doesn't want to mention names. I don't know why.
He wanted to do, or he did a diss track against my cousin and his friends. So like I didn't feel the song, and then like since I commented like honestly that your song is whack, he wanted to diss me. So I was like, okay, since like I'm no chicken, you can do that to me. But when I diss you, I feel like I'm gonna make you quit like your music career, because like I can be brutal if I want to. I can be very brutal if I want to.
She's making people quit. Hey, no, why? No, Unzi. It's difficult. It's difficult. So what was the actual like conversation when you guys were talking about the song Patience?
Patience.
Yeah, like, and also, what about Patience were you like talking about?
Well, okay, when it comes to patience, I don't know what got me to that mood, but like I felt like for once in a lifetime I should do a song that is almost related to me. Cause like I've been doing songs like about ass and shit. So once in a lifetime, let me make a song that is related to me and also the listeners, so that they can feel the same pain that I feel. Cause like on the song, I blame God for most of the things that have been happening in my life, and I also blame him for taking my mom when I was still a baby. So like I was like actually I wrote it out of my emotions.
Okay, on that train of thought, then I didn't get on to it.
I don't church. I don't church.
Because I was thinking, after hearing that, I'm like, this person doesn't church.
I don't church.
I would have been surprised.
I'm an Earth Festival. I don't church. I don't believe in God. I feel like God is like a myth. Like it's like someone who is made by someone to make people bow to them, or because like I don't believe in God.
So what do you believe in?
I don't believe at all. If something hard happens to me, I'll be like, like I've never been to a point in my life where I just kneel down and pray and be like, dear God, no, I don't do that.
Okay.
I don't do that.
I think at some point on your profile there was Gothic something.
Yes, I am Gothic.
And I've been wondering, what is this Gothic thing? Like I've seen it here and there, but I don't know what it is.
It's like people who find beauty in things people claim to be evil. So if you tell me that the devil is evil, I'm so interested. Like I want to be part of it. Like I want to. I'm like, my curiosity makes me want to deep in, like go in through a lot of things. So like I'm Gothic. The people who are interested in things people claim to be evil. Some of them say that Gothic people are possessed, they are Satanists, they are devil worshippers. I don't know about that.
Well, no, you should know, because you're calling yourself this thing, so you should actually have an in-depth...
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay,
I feel like it's a deep conversation, so I don't want to talk about it.
Also, we're not allowed to go deep.
No, not to the Gothic part. We could go deep like with anything, personal life, but when it comes to me being Gothic, we don't have to go deep, because I don't want to shock anyone or give people some like information they didn't know or they don't want to know. So like I'd be feeling doing that.
Isn't that also like the whole point of like interviews, to give people information they didn't know?
No.
Okay.
I'd be feeling not talking about it.
That's okay. It's fine over here. Whatever you're comfortable with, we're comfortable with. That's okay too.
Yeah.
Fine.
I hope the viewers are not mad or anything that I don't want to talk about my gothic side, because I haven't revealed it to the fullest, but eventually, someday, somehow, I will reveal it. Because I'm still in school, so I don't want to scare the teachers or anything. Because like most people are scared of gothic chicks. Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I saw. What are you signed to somebody, or I think I saw something. Hashtag signed to. What was that?
No, I'm not signed at all. Vshinoda is like a single artist, but like I would say I'm under 99 Tech Street with Tony and Overstreet. So yeah, we're actually a crew. Actually, we're not signed. We're a crew. Like the three of us are like the masters of the creation. We're still gonna sign people. We're still gonna sign people.
Okay, so you guys are like the execs.
Yeah, the heads of the operation.
Okay, it's very interesting.
Yes, sir.
No, but I think I did see something. Hashtag signed to Pomoza or something.
Pomoza Records. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
was
see
not.
things.
I was not legally signed to Pomoza Records because we didn't like sign a contract or anything. But like I was under Pomoza Records by ZD18.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was under Pomoza Records by ZD18. I was not legally signed, but like I took myself as a Pomoza member because like Zeddy used to produce my songs. I used to record at his studio and everything. But then like I decided to leave Pomoza Records because I thought that since Zeddy is an artist, obviously when you're an artist you need to promote yourself. So you can't be able to manage to promote yourself and also other artists. So I needed to get like a producer or a manager that can be able to deal with me only. Not only deal with me and also himself, because it doesn't like click. Okay. One of the people between the two of us, one of them is gonna go down, one of them is gonna go high. And like between us, I wouldn't like it if I saw Zeddy going high and I'm going low, where else we're under the same thing. Or Zeddy wouldn't like it if I went high and he went low, where else he's the one promoting me. Okay. Like it's gonna cause beef eventually. I know, like I've read about the industry. I know why a lot of crews split.
Okay, so you've read. I'm very interested in all this knowledge that I didn't know.
I wouldn't get myself into something that I know that like it wouldn't work out for me. Like,
so what were you reading? Like, I'm very interested.
I did a lot of information about how the industry goes, and like I did a certain researches on like what made a lot of crews to disperse, you know, to no longer be like united and everything.
I'm sure people would love to know all of that information. I'm sure you're listening thinking, yeah,
it's too much information.
No, just like summarize, just some surface stuff.
Okay, some artists they broke off because they felt like their producers are not doing what they want, because like seems like producers sometimes know they want you to do what they want you to do. I've been in a crew before called Pure Entertainment. The reason I left is because I was not impressed with how things were done. They told us that you only choose to do one category because we had DJs, dancers, artists, models, and also rappers. So I like, to all of these things, I'm a rapper, I'm a model, I'm an actress. I do 3 things.
Okay.
I'm a video vixen, so it also goes with modeling in a way. So my manager said to me, I can't do 3 things at the same time, but felt like there was like favoritism because like some of the girls were doing more than one thing. So I felt like, okay,
the favorites.
Yeah, there were like like some favoritism. So I had to leave it because I can't deal with a crew where I'm not happy. You can't. So most of the artists, they left their crews because they didn't feel welcomed or happy on them, so like they had to leave. I mean, if you feel like you're not happy with something and you feel like if you did it on your own you're gonna achieve a lot, then leave it. There's no need for you to stay because you have nothing to stay for. You have nothing to stay for.
But also, I was thinking to myself, like, how do you, like, as an upcoming artist, decide on what your booking fee is?
It depends on what the entrance fee is to me.
Okay.
You can't make people come to see Vshinoda for $50 and then you pay me an amount that is not worth people seeing me for. If you say people should come and see me for $50, you're making profit over me. I also should make profit because I come there to entertain the people. Some of them, like, just imagine if maybe you have like 50 people in a crowd and like 25% of those people 25 people came to see Vshinoda. 5 people came to see a different artist, like 5. So why should you benefit because of me? I also need to benefit. I mean, like, if someone tells me that I can't pay you the certain amount, but if a certain artist comes, like, let me say they hire Costa Teacher, Phantom Steez, and then they come to the event, and then they tell them, I want 10,000. They pay them because, like, they're already out there. Why shouldn't they also pay us? Because we're still upcoming artists.
No, I think what it is that they probably bring like 90% of the crowd. So it's like, okay, you're bringing 100,000, we'll give you 10,000. It's fine. We're making money, you're making money, everybody's happy.
But I think for an event to be successful, certain artists should be there and people come there to watch certain artists. For example, if I host an event right now and don't invite artists, less amount of people are going to come. But if I tell them that Zuma and Lisa are going to be there, a lot of people are going to come because they want to see those people, right?
Yeah.
So you see the difference. It doesn't balance. I tell them we pay $50. Probably 15 people are going to pay the $15 because they came to see you. Some of them are going to be outside. Yeah. But if it's Lisa, they're going to make sure that they pay that $50 so that they can be next to them so that they can see them. So I feel like for an event to be successful, certain artists have to be there for an event to be successful.
Yeah. Actually, it's what they call, what is it, social currency.
Exactly.
Because you're going to be like, I was there, that is home no reason.
You see?
Vshinoda yamaz, why milling patari kumbona?
Yebo. So it's like that. It's like that. Why milling patari kumbona? Mhlezi ngimbona la ekasiye esikolweni orahleli na. Yebo.
Yeah. So you spoke about being a video vixen. So is there also like a separate rate for being that, or how do you calculate that, or is it like favor for favor? Depends who's asking. If it's AKA, it's free. If it's us, we'll speak.
No, actually, everyone pays for me to be part of their music video. If you want me, it depends what type of music video it is. Okay. If you want me to be on your music video as like maybe the girl who's like your girlfriend and everything, or your mom or anything, like the price is negotiable. But if you want me to be like maybe half naked where I'm wearing a bikini and a bra and everything, swimming pools on top of that, you have to pay for me because like this is me. Right? If you want me to be like those naked girls, you know, those explicit music videos, the price goes high because like my reputation is there. Okay. My reputation is like literally on the line. Everyone can see. Imagine someone out there saying, I saw Vshinoda's boobs on a music video and anything. You see what I'm talking about?
No, I see that.
So the prices are not the same.
They're not the same, so
even when it comes to photo shoots.
So what is the standard? Since they're not the same, what is the standard here? Okay,
we can say that from a normal music video, it can be 300 to a music video where you want me in bikinis and stuff. It can be 500, and then for a music video that is like explicit, really, like no under 18s to be watched, really, like 12 o'clock type of music videos.
Big Brother.
Big Brother. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.